everyone, it is day 9 of our sourdough class. Yesterday was a quiet day. All we did was feed our starters and observe. Today, we're going to be looking for some signals in both types of starters. In this one, to make sure that it's on the right track and still going in the right direction. And in this one, we're going to look for signals as to whether or not it's ready to use. We're not really going to talk about using them today, just what the signals are for each one. So let's start with the bread flour one. If you notice my mark right there, and this has got some growth to it, not a whole lot, okay? That tells me that there's something happening in here that is causing that to rise, okay? And if you can see along the edges, the bubbles that are forming, which is also telling us that something is happening inside our culture, okay? The other thing is, it's a little liquidy, right? And there are bubbles you see on top. That is another sign that it's doing what it should be at this stage. Now for this one, remember, it is not ready to be used yet. We are not out of the danger zone quite yet with that bad bacteria. Okay, so we don't want to use this one, but it is on the right track. Okay, so if you are the one with the regular bread flour, feed it the same as you have been. The 1 tablespoon of starter, the 2 tablespoons of water, and the 1/4 cup of bread flour. Mix it up, put it back in your jar, let it rest, and we'll check on it tomorrow. I will feed it when I'm done with the class. But if you have a fresh milled, fully 100% starter, you're gonna see a lot of activity. Now, this one in particular, okay, has already risen, as you can see the mark on the glass, and is starting to slowly drop, okay? That means it came up and doubled and went back down. This is, what, day 9, so this is like 5 days in a row that we've seen activity out of our starter. That tells us this starter is ready. Now, I would suggest if you choose to use it for anything, you use it at this point before it's fed, where it's considered discard, and try out discard recipes. I would not try to bake bread with this, not because it's not safe, because it absolutely is, but because it hasn't really built its strength yet. And here's how you can tell. So you can see that it has some bubbles in it, right? Okay. Now, yesterday, these bubbles were big, right? You didn't see that, I did, okay? They were big earlier when it peaked also, but as it's starting to drop, it's compressing. This tells me that while it is ready, that it's not going to have the strength to hold up the weight of his entire loaf. How we'll know it's strong enough is when this doubles or triples and we start to see bigger bubbles that are not collapsing so fast, okay? The other thing you're going to notice is it has a lot of bubbles on top. This one is slightly runny, which says it's eaten through its food and it's hungry. It wants fed. And as you see the bubbles popping, see these big bubbles? That's what I'm talking about. If that was consistent throughout the entire starter, that would tell you that it's got enough strength to lift that loaf, okay? But this one does not, all right? So while it is healthy, ready to use in a discard recipe, it's not really ready for your bread. So we're not going to be talking about using it either, okay? You're going to just simply do with it like you have been. If you're the one that's doing the tablespoons and measuring cup, then it's the same 1 tablespoon of starter, 1/4 cup of flour, and 2 tablespoons of water. If you're one that's using your scale and measuring in grams, it's still going to be that 1-1-1 ratio of 25 grams of starter, 25 grams of water, and 25 grams of flour. Okay? Guys, remember that there are written lessons that are going to go into deeper teaching than what I do in these videos. The videos are just telling you the what to do and how to do it and what it looks like in real time. The written videos are going to tell you all about the whys and the science behind what we're doing. So go check those out. We'll come back tomorrow and we'll see how you're doing then.